G'day everyone, just an update video of my 1979 Yamaha RX125 rebuild. I've got the cases stripped down and I've given them a quick clean, give them a final clean before reassembly. I'm just waiting on one of the needle roller bearings. I've looked over all the gearbox and everything looks good. I've just been cleaning various parts. I'm going to replace the clutch frictions, scuff the steels, and I'll probably shim the clutch springs by adding another washer in, just to take up any loss in spring tension that's happened over 40 years. I have put new dampers in the clutch basket, and I've just peened 2 of these over in the press. My press head is a little bit pitted and damaged, so it's transferred that onto the solid rivets. Just used a section of solid steel round bar to hold the head of the rivets while I press them in the press. It's worked really well. No play in this anymore. One other little job is to just file the clutch basket. There's a little bit of ridging. It's actually really mild, so we'll only need a tiny cleanup and that'll be fine. So that's good. I bought a KSK damper kit from Thailand. These are made in Japan, so they sell new dampers. Actually, there's some of the old ones. You can find these on eBay. So in the end, I ran with 4 solid puck style dampers and just 2 hollow dampers for it to just give a little bit of damping or a little bit of give in the damper assembly. So that's good. And what else have I been up to? Just replaced the gasket here, as you would have seen in an earlier video. New top cap, new diaphragm and diaphragm retaining plate. Been doing a bit of painting. Painted the swing arm in VHT epoxy. Reinstalled the rear wheel, new chain pulls, all new bearings, new brake shoes. So that's all rebuilt. I'll probably buy new shocks. They do reproduction shocks that are pretty good looking, so I'll look into that. And yeah, excuse the mess in the shed. Sometimes you got to make a mess to make progress. So I've painted both the cylinder and cylinder head. I've honed the cylinder. I've checked the piston ring end gap, which is 0.25 mil, so that's nicely in spec for a new set of rings. I've actually got a whole piston kit, a standard side piston kit on order. I'm just going to run a standard piston, and that'll save reboring it. And reinstalled all the vibration dampers in the cylinder and head. Ran all this through the ultrasonic cleaner, actually. It came up really nice. I probably should just give the underside of this cylinder head a coat. I've painted side covers. I've just got to reinstall this clutch lever arm and peen that over. Got one more side cover to paint. Just wasn't quite happy. There was a few little nicks and defects there, so I'll fix that and give that another coat of paint. And yeah, just waiting on a few little odds and ends for this engine rebuild. So hopefully in the next week or 2 we'll get it back together. Yeah, I ordered a new condenser and new points. Unfortunately, the points I ordered were for 1979 RX125. I spoke to Yambits. They were extremely helpful, great customer service. They looked up my model and said it's actually a 1980, so its build date is 11/79, but they've used 1980 parts, so the 1980 set of ignition points is different. So I've got a few little things to order from them. The correct points, speedo and tacho cables, because the liners are completely rusted out, and just a few other odds and ends. The piston kit is on the way, and really in the next 2 weeks I should probably have it all back together and ready to go. I've tested the ignition coil. The windings are bad, and so I'm glad I bought a replacement from Yambits. That was good. And that's it, really. Just a bit of an update. It'll be more fun when the engine's going back together. Everything is really in pretty good nick considering it was run low on oil. I mean, bearings are toast, but everything else is good. Yeah, so we've got things ready to go. Got the correct, just going to run all SKF bearings. In fact, actually the only one I didn't was 6304. One of those. I bought it online. It ended up being another German brand. That'll be okay. And yeah, got all the bearings and seals ready to go. New fasteners. Yambits is really good like this. They sell nice OEM style zinc plated fasteners really cheaply. Got a gasket kit ready to go. Yeah, enjoy.